And I'm also super protective too, so that's
did
why
you
my
get
mom
into
was
it?
sending us back, even at that age.
Yeah.
They were rowdy in Utah?
They were, well, they were playing the Bulls and Jordan, so, those times were crazy.
This is born to the game, where legacy speaks in every beat and rhyme. The passionate peaks, we're writing our own verse in this timeless song. With swagger in our stride, this is where we belong. Born to the game, carrying the flame, echoes of the past, but it's a new name. Through highs and lows, we rise and proclaim. This is born to the game, where legacy speaks for itself.
Welcome to Born to the Game, produced by Arca Media Group in collaboration with Inflection Network and distributed through iHeartMedia. This is a space where the children and families of iconic athletes, entertainers, and cultural figures share the truth behind legacy, not just what their families did, but who they are and how that legacy continues. Today's guest grew up in a basketball's most competitive eras. Her father, Bryon Russell, played at the highest level and was part of some of the most intense moments in NBA history.
But today isn't about his career. It's about her journey. Entrepreneur, creative, and co-founder of Tuff Crowd.
Please welcome Kajun Russell.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
I'm very happy to be
You
here.
know, I had to
We're
have
happy
you
to
on.
see you.
Love
You
this.
know, I had to have you on. I feel like the last time I saw you was at my Kiwi Plum
I think
Oh,
so.
wow. That
swimwear
was a while
photo
ago.
It was
shoot?
a long time ago.
That was
Yeah.
like 2013
You're aging
when
yourself.
I am. But I think
We
that's
were both babies.
and I think that's what's like tripping me out
Wow.
is because you're my little sis, and now like seeing you, it's like, Kajun, you're all grown up.
I know.
Big Cajun.
Like big
30.
Cajun. It's wild. It's wild because the last time I saw you, I'm like, wait, Kajun, you look like a little baby. I mean, you still do, but like you're over here just doing it, and
So are you guys?
And just
Thanks.
cute. I mean, this outfit,
I mean, but
I'm
she's
like, she
always
came
been
in.
cute. She's
Thanks,
always been
guys.
cute. Always had just like the cutest shit. Just stunning.
Just cute. Just
So
gorgeous.
we love you.
We
Thanks
love
for
you.
coming. We want to get into your upbringing. Your dad is the Bryon Russell. He's iconic. He did his thing in the NBA. So we want to get just your insight into how your life was. Where were you born? Siblings? Just did you go to the games? How were they? So
Yeah, okay. So I was born in Utah. I'm not Mormon.
definitely not. Okay.
Yeah, so my dad played for the Jazz. I have two siblings, they're twins, Brittany and Brandon. And yeah, we went to every game. Like
So what was
every
your first
game.
memory being at a game?
Honestly, like I pretty much remember everything. I guess
Okay.
probably from an age where I can remember, but like the Jazz Arena, like even to this day, if I go, I know where everything is.
Wow.
So I remember everything. But yeah, we always went to games. But at that halftime, my mom was like, you guys are going to the family room because
I know that's right, Miss Kimberly.
it was getting intense
Yeah.
at those times. But yeah, we loved going to the games. When we didn't go to games, like we were probably crying. But we were always at all the games. Like everywhere
Okay.
my dad played, we were always at all the games.
So was there any like play that your dad did or like moment during the game where you're like, that's my dad, and you're so proud that you remember?
I think every time I saw my dad on TV or on the
Yeah.
floor, like that's
were
how I felt. Like it
excited.
didn't really matter what he did. Like I still am just a super daddy's girl.
Yeah.
So just anything.
Yeah.
And I'm also super protective too. So
Did
that's
you
why my
get
mom
into
was
it?
sending us back, even at that
Oh.
age.
They were rowdy in Utah?
They were. Well, they were playing the Bulls and Jordan. So,
Okay.
those times were crazy.
Yeah.
And I was really a baby, like, during those moments.
Okay.
But, like, my mom would tell me, like, she was like, they would be, like, throwing stuff in the crowd. Like, it would get crazy. Because we would go to away games, too.
Oh, so you went
Yeah, my mom was
She
not
was
playing.
about the life.
Yeah, she was in there
Yeah,
shooting in the
yeah,
gym,
okay.
too.
She said, we're all in this together.
Yeah, we're all in here. When we got older, I think like not as much because we were just older. Like we had our own schedules, but like younger, we were always there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was there a moment when you realized that what your dad did was different? Like what was that moment?
Your friends
like
in
your
school.
friends, like
That's a good question. I feel like for so long, I thought it was normal because all I was
all you
around
knew.
was that.
Yeah.
Like the Malones, like everybody I was around, the O'Neills, like their dads do the same thing. So I think like probably around like 4th grade because at school, like their parents were actors, doctors, so it was like different things. And then at the time, my dad was on the Lakers, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, your dad's on the Lakers! Like that's so cool." So I was like, "Oh, I guess like my dad's cool." Okay.
So I guess he kind of has a fun
He's
job.
all right.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
he's
like,
all right.
okay.
So did you go to practice with him? Ever?
So I did sometimes, but my
Okay.
brother was my brother was skipping school and going to practice with my dad.
Oh, that's
yeah,
what's
like my brother used to be glued to my dad. We would go sometimes, but like that was kind of like my dad and my brother's thing. So he would go with him like all the time.
And at what age were you when he retired?
I had to be, I think I was in 7th or 8th grade.
Okay.
So what's that, like
12?
12, 13? Yeah.
So how was that transition for you? This is all you know, and then now it's no longer. So how was that transition for you and your family?
I think obviously for my dad probably the hardest because like that's all he did his whole life. So now he's like dad for real. Like he's waking us up for school. He's making us breakfast. So I liked it.
Yeah,
like I had
full
my
time.
dad full time.
Yeah.
Like before it really was like this is a celebrity because he's not always home.
Yeah.
So it's like when
Yeah.
you see him, it's like dad. So it's like he was a full-time parent. So I personally liked it.
I feel like I get daddy home all the time.
Yeah, I have a fun dad, so I loved
Yeah.
it. Like we were pulling up to school, loud music.
That's right, Mr. Bryon.
Yeah, he definitely was making a scene when he would drop us off to school. But we
Lord.
loved it.
So did watching him and his career teach you anything about discipline, work ethic, success?
Definitely.
Okay.
I will say one thing for sure is being on time. My dad is never
is my
late.
dad,
Never.
Yeah.
So that is something he always, like, even for school, like, if we wouldn't get up, he would literally take the covers off of us, turn all the lights on, like, you need to be on time. So I would definitely say being on time is something that he really installed in us. I think I got a lot of things from both parents, though, because I always saw my mom, like, running everything my dad had. So it was definitely a happy medium. And my dad is way more chill. Like his approach on everything is like try to keep your cool, you know, don't let anybody get you off your toes. Like those are the type of things like my dad gave us for sure.
Okay.
And my mom, you know.
Iron Fist.
Yeah.
She had to hold the fort down. So
She
she's
did.
like, you know, I run this ship. I'm the captain.
Yep.
So,
And my dad would be like, yes, she
okay,
is.
look. So who got in trouble more?
Oh, me, for sure. Yeah,
You said that
me.
quick.
Yeah.
Really?
Me.
Not my sweet Cajun.
I wasn't
what were
always
you doing?
sweet.
What were you doing in the home?
You know, sneaking out. I was a sneaker outer.
Where were you going? So how
Just
do you
to
sneak
my
out?
friend's house.
So it's like, you know, in movies, it's like you crawl out the window and you like jump down and you
I
like,
did that before.
Cajun.
And I lived in a gated community too, so it was.
So how
I
did
was
that
just-
even work?
I had my friend like come in the gate and pick me up, park down the street.
So then how you get back in the window?
I went through the front door. My brother would, you know.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
y'all
So
were
you had
tag
accomplices.
team.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had a little.
Okay.
Okay, you had a
It
thing
wasn't
going on.
often, but
Okay.
I did it a couple times.
So when you get caught, obviously there's a couple times I'm sure you got
I
caught.
only got caught once.
And then what did daddy say?
Honestly, guys, like my dad never really disciplined me. It was my
Daddy's
mom.
girl.
This is a
That's Daddy's
recurring
girl.
theme
That's
of
the
all
whole
these
point.
NBA girls and their
That's the whole
dads.
point. That's the point I'm trying to
probably
prove
this
here.
day have my dad wrapped around my fingers.
Period.
so.
Exactly. Hey,
But
Dad.
my
like a
mama
club.
though,
Oh yeah, mom's like, girl,
yeah.
save them tears. It's not gonna work. I don't care.
My
But
dad would
daddy's,
just be like, "You gotta just do better." Like,
He can never be mad at you guys.
Yeah,
Aw.
never. Like,
Yeah.
my mom always hated that. She was
Yeah.
like, you need to discipline them.
And it's okay. Like, that's what dads are there for.
Like, just accept it, mom.
So before we go into pressure and identity, what's the best piece of advice your dad has given you? I know we touched on it a little bit about like the discipline and being on time, but what advice that he gave you that really sticks with you?
Yeah, my dad gives me advice often because I'm kind of like a firecracker at times. And like I said earlier, he's very calm. So I kind of touched on it earlier, just not letting anybody see what you really feel, like having a poker face. I think like in the industry that I'm in, that is something that is really important, especially being a woman in a male dominant industry. And never let anybody disrespect you. That's always my dad saying that every day. Like, stand up for yourself.
Absolutely.
So definitely those things.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of people don't do that. I feel like I'm known for doing that.
No, which is great.
Yeah, so definitely
Yeah.
those things for sure. Like,
Okay.
my dad tells me I'm beautiful every day. He's gonna call me every time our song comes on. So I think just like having that security
Yes.
is something that he taught me.
Yes.
Wow.
So guess what?
definitely
So that
that.
means you don't have to chase it and try to
Yeah.
seek that in other people.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love
He's
it.
job,
prepared
Dad.
you.
Yeah.
Prepared you for
Great
life.
job, Dad.
So, who is Kajun? If you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would it be?
3 words. Okay. Definitely spicy.
Oh.
You know, that's what my name means.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely driven. And I feel like a sponge because I love to always learn. I want to always grow. I never want to be stuck in any position. Like, I always want to know more. I always want to be educated. So I would say a sponge.
I love that. That's the first time someone has
Yeah,
said
said a
that.
sponge,
I
yeah.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
So,
take it in.
Yeah.
just for my own information, like, what were you like in like high school? Because high school is usually a time when you are coming into yourself. You're such a creative person. So, what were you like in high school as you were becoming a young adult and woman?
High school, those were my rebel days.
She was jumping out the window.
I was. Mom, sorry, I don't know if she knew that one. But it's
Well,
okay.
Sorry, Miss Kim.
Exclusive. No, in high school, I feel like I was always who I was, like from jump. So I don't really feel like there was anything like different. I guess just getting older. But I definitely was tapping into my creative side in high school for sure. Like, I was doing my own nails because my mom was like, you're not getting your nails done. So I would like go to Rite Aid and like do my own acrylic nails. Like, started drawing in high school, doodling on my papers. So creative wise, like I was doing that in high school. I was playing sports in high school. I was playing volleyball. But then, you know, I got a little too girly and I was like, I want nails. I want
got
hair.
nails in volleyball.
But yeah, I was always the same though. Like, I was always me. Like, anybody that has known me from a little girl is like,
Yeah.
you've always been the same.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
So, when you were around like junior, senior year, did you know what path you were going to go to, or were you in the design space then, or?
So not really. Honestly, I don't think I knew what I wanted to do. Like, I knew that I was creative. Like, I knew I wasn't, I guess, regular. But I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I love that. I knew I wasn't regular.
Yeah, it took me a while to
Yeah.
like process that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
Well, explain it. Like,
Yeah.
go through that. What do you mean? Like, what gave you that inclination that I'm not like everybody else?
I think just my life in general. Like, I always saw it as normal probably until like really high school. Like,
Okay.
oh, like I don't live a normal life. Just the people that I knew and just where I was going wasn't what everybody else was doing.
Yeah.
So I think I saw so much. I think a lot of times people don't see things. Like, I saw everything. So I just knew like, oh yeah, like I could be whatever I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I see it right
Yeah.
in front of me.
Yeah.
So I would think that really,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So, did people assume who you were because of your last name?
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think even now, like, people would be like, oh, like, you're only doing this and that because of your dad, or like, so yeah, that was always a thing.
Right.
But my parents definitely taught us confidence very young. So I don't think it bothered me. Like, I was aware of it, and I think it just, like, pushed me to prove the opposite. Like, I never felt, like, really bullied.
Okay.
But I just used it to be like, oh, like, yeah, I'm going to show you, like, what I can be. I don't know what it is yet, but I know it'll be great.
Yeah.
So that's
interesting. So you weren't bullied.
Yeah.
Sometimes that comes with the territory, but that's good to know that you didn't have to
They
experience.
probably
that.
knew because she was like,
yeah.
Look,
you're
her
not gonna
name is
bully me.
her name is Kajun, and she's spicy, so it's
I'm
like
spicy,
you
so you're
want
not
some
gonna-
of this action.
Exactly.
Right.
Like,
Period.
quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So you played volleyball.
I did.
So did you have the pressure of being great? I mean, you have Bryon Russell as your dad. So did you feel the need to be a great, or did he put pressure on you? Did he try to coach you?
No. I think my brother probably, because he played basketball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My dad kind of always let, like, me and my sister, like, do our own thing, because like that wasn't his sport. So he wasn't, like, super, he just never was super on us in that way.
Yeah.
Like, he was more of just like that loving dad for us, like just giving us that girl dad vibe. So he was never really like that with me. I picked up volleyball on my own. I was just like, okay, like, let me just try it in middle school, and then I played till like 10th grade, and then I was over it.
Did you like the outfit?
Right.
I did.
That was the conversation we had
loved
yesterday.
the outfit.
We
that
had this
was
conversation yesterday
the little
about that-
shorts.
about that.
I'm not crazy for
You're not.
saying.
You're not.
That
That's
was
why I
probably
was-
one of the reasons why I wanted to play. Like, I think I was watching a movie, and I saw, like, girls playing volleyball, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I want to do that.
outfits,
Yeah,
the
they were
tight
cute.
And people were
shorts
acting like it was such a big deal that you say you didn't like the other outfits.
So I said in an interview when I was a freshman
Yes.
that I thought that the women's basketball shorts were too baggy. That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I liked the tights, and people, I guess they twisted my words and made it seem like I said that they were manly. That's not what I said.
Yeah, you just said
I
you
just
want a
like
cute
what
fit.
I like. I like the shorts. I like short shorts at the time.
Yeah,
We was
I
trying
agree.
to, we was walking around here thinking we was cute.
But if you look good, you play good, right? Like if
Yeah.
you feel good, you're gonna play good. So if I feel
Yeah.
cute, I'm gonna let it happen.
and I'm gonna let
That's
y'all
like at
know
the gym.
something.
Yeah.
I hiked them shorts up.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Look, roll
Look,
them at the top.
I gave them a couple extra rolls.
I didn't play, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
I agree.
So where did you or do you feel the most freedom just to be Cajun? When back then and then also now?
Always. I know my answer is guys, but I never felt like I couldn't be myself, ever.
That's good.
So always.
So in
I think
any
that's just how my
environment,
parents
you just
raised
feel
us.
like you
You
could
were
be
just
Cajun.
free.
Yeah, always.
Okay.
I was never
Yeah, boxed in.
ever.
Okay.
Like
I love
I
that.
can't even remember
It's
a
a
time.
blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I got older, I really did learn that. Like, a lot of people can't be themselves. Yeah, my parents were always, like, allowing us to be ourselves. So I never am not myself for anybody. Like, I don't care.
Which is great because I think it's harder to learn that as you get older, or to unlearn that it's okay to not be in a box.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You
You,
know,
didn't have
so
to unlearn that.
You didn't
which
have
is
to
good.
unlearn that, which is
That's
great
good.
because
Very blessed and grateful
Very, very
for
blessed.
sure
Yeah.
for that.
'Cause you-
especially
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No,
babe.
as you just tap into the next chapter of your life,
Right.
you don't have to spend that time
Yeah.
trying to rewire your brain
Yeah.
Yeah.
and your confidence and your just self-awareness.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
And there are women in their 40s, 50s that are
Oh,
trying
God.
to relearn themselves and
Yes.
trying to figure out who they are
Yes.
because they have put themselves into everybody else's life and haven't, poured back into themselves. So
Yeah.
kudos to you.
Yes.
And I hope you always do that.
I will.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And she's like, oh, I will.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So far, what has been your biggest learning moment?
My biggest learning moment. So, like, in life, in business,
Wherever is most.
Maybe in life.
Yeah,
We'll
try
talk
life.
about
maybe let's do
business.
both.
Yeah.
How about both? Life and business.
I think knowing that you're not gonna get you out of everybody else.
Okay.
is probably one of the biggest lessons that I've learned.
Okay.
Everybody is not or everybody doesn't have good intentions. You know where that goes.
Yeah.
I think that's something that I learned because I'm always going into things just being me, like being kind, like, let's do this. You have something to offer. I have something to offer. Like, I never step into any situations with jealousy. Like, I want everybody to win. And everybody's not like that. I think that's probably something that I was just like, dang, like, okay, too.
Did you experience that part when you were younger? Just the being around people who had ill intent? Or do you notice it more now that you're older?
I feel like when I was younger, like, I did notice it, but, like, I didn't care, I think. Like, I was a kid or, like, just, and I was just like, okay, whatever. But, like, older, like, I really do.
You see it now.
Yeah, because, like, now I'm, like, passionate about what I'm doing or I'm passionate about what I'm saying or I'm passionate about who I'm around. Like, if you have a dream, you're telling me about it. Like, if I can help you, like, I'm going to do that. So I think, like, now it's more like, dang, like, I can't be this to everybody because I'm not going to get that back. Or I have to learn how to just keep being me even when I don't get, I guess, the reactions that I would expect.
Okay.
You can expect.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, you sound like a really good friend.
Yeah.
So what do you value in friendship?
What do I value in friendship? I think I really just value conversation without judgment. Like, I think, like, the solid friends that I have now, and a lot of them being NBA kids, I think we all just understand each other. So it's kind of easier to just be, you know, with people that know you or have the same intention. But definitely just conversation without any judgment and just realness. Because in this day and age, like, realness is so hard to find. So I think when you have it, you hold on to it. So definitely that. Yeah.
So it seems like you've always have defined yourself outside of basketball. I mean, you were a part of the world, but it never defined you. I think we learned that. So how do you keep evolving yourself? Like, what do you do to continue to evolve into the next best Kajun that you could be?
I think kind of like what I said earlier, just always learning new things, being around new people. Like, recently, me and my boyfriend have, like, entered the golf world, and that's, like, something so different. But we went to a PGA tournament a couple days ago. I met so many dope people, like bankers, like random jobs that, like, I would never know if I didn't go to that event. So I think things like that, like being out, and I don't mean out like partying, like out at networking events, like just learning. I think learning is the only way you can evolve.
And the golf course is like the best place to cut deals and businesses.
I'm like,
and
why
network.
didn't I know this before?
And I think athletes now are learning that. That once you transition out of playing your sport, get into golf. It's a great way to meet executives, people that you may not normally surround yourself with. Like Tamara said, a lot of business deals are done on the golf course. And so I love that Brandon and a lot of his colleagues are embracing the sport, doing more events around golf, just so that other athletes and just even anyone their age, because again, people think golf and people think my dad or our dads,
like
50s
older.
and 60s. No, you guys can get out there early and start networking, meeting people, get into those spaces. So that's dope.
It's amazing. I would have never even thought, like, oh, like, this is what this is why they're really out here.
Well, somebody said it. I don't know who said it. It wasn't my quote, but they were like, you know, the business deals aren't happening on the court. They're happening on the golf course. So think about that and think about who's on the court and who's on the golf course. And I was just like,
and who's watching.
Exactly. It was such an interesting point to make, but it is something to be, you know, to be cognizant of. It's like, okay, let me go get your, you know, you can start a little golf line.
That's what I'm saying. You see me. That's next.
Okay,
that's perfect.
You heard it here first. I'm born to the game.
Perfect
Tuff Crowd
segue.
golf. Okay.
There
Coming
you go.
real soon.
Coming soon.
So that perfectly segues into your brand. So you have built your identity around creativity.
Yes.
What inspired your love for fashion? That's my first question. And then how did Tuff Crowd come about?
Okay, so going back to high school, like I would, even with my mom, like we would be like designing little jeans.
Like putting the patches on them?
Yeah, like
that?
putting patches, the rhinestones,
Yes,
cutting them up, like
yes.
even the shirts.
Yeah.
So like that was always a thing, like just in my household in general. Like
Yeah.
that was kind of like a little bonding moment me and my sister would have with like my
Yeah.
mom. Because we would be like making her sew stuff and like do all that. So I feel like high school,
Okay.
definitely. But I didn't know that I would be actually doing this. I actually went to college for psychology.
Wow.
Yeah, which is like
Totally
not
the plot twist. That was
right?
not on the Uno card.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I said in high school, like I really didn't know what I wanted to do, but I always wanted to make sure I could get a job.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I was like, okay,
Period.
I have to go to college. Like
Yeah.
at the time, like it's not like now where you can kind of create your own thing and pop.
Yeah.
But I always was like, okay, I have to go to school because, you know, no matter what, I want to be able to get a job. So psychology was something I was always into. That's something my mom also studied.
Yeah.
And everybody would always ask me for advice. And I'm like, let me go to
To
school
your
for that.
use, okay.
Okay.
So I was in college doing that. And I met my boyfriend now, Brandon Jennings. And he was like teeter-tottering in and out the league.
Okay.
And I had met him just from like mutual friends, like parties. Like I wanted a new crowd of friends.
Yeah.
So like I was just around him and like he was just making stuff that had Tuff Crowd on it. And I was like, what is Tuff Crowd?
So he already had.
He already had
had
the, like he had
business.
bought the
Okay,
name. He was
okay.
already like making little like cups and pins and like
Okay.
shirts and
Was
everything.
it online at the time when you
No,
met him?
it
Okay.
wasn't. So he was just doing it. Like he didn't know what he was doing.
Okay.
So I was like, what is this? And he was like, oh, like give it to your friends. So I would be like, okay. So I would do it. And then I would see like the reaction, like, oh, people are like, oh, this is dope. Like, this is so cool. Sidebar, Brandon was actually my brother's favorite point guard growing up. So like I would
know
give
he
it to
loved
my
it.
brother.
Yeah. When you
And
brought
he'd be
him
like, this is
home, I'm
cool.
sure you were sister of the
Of the
year.
year.
Yeah, my
the
brother was like, I
century.
can't believe it. I'm like, crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he had the idea. He was still in the league. He had went back to Milwaukee. So this is like 2018.
Okay.
And after that, like he kind of just like mentally was all over the place. Went to Russia, called me from Russia. Yeah, for a couple months. Did not last.
Oh, Brandon said, I'm coming right
yeah,
back.
he's like,
right
I
on
can't do
back.
it. So he actually called me and he was like, I'm done like with basketball. Like I want to do Tuff Crowd. Like, would you do it with me? And I was like, yeah. And at the time, like he didn't even really know me. Like he just knew I was smart. I was in college. Like this girl's cute. She could help me.
Cute and creative.
Yeah.
That went a long
So
way.
I was like, yeah, like it was
Okay.
cool. It was something different. And I think too, I was at the point where I was like, I really need to show like who I am, like what I am outside of being Bryon Russell's daughter.
Yes.
So I was like, this is my opportunity.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's how Tuff Crowd actually really came about.
Okay.
Like just us two coming together like, do you want to do this? Yeah. And we did it. Neither of us knew what we were doing. And I was like, okay, you're making these clothes. Like, what is it costing? Like, I'm
Yeah.
asking those type of questions. And he was just kind of like, oh, like he's just doing anything.
Yeah. Okay.
So at that point, I'm looking at finances. Like, I didn't go to school for that, but I'm just like,
You
I can
figured
do
it
it.
out.
Yeah,
you
like
made
I can do it.
work.
So that's
Okay.
really how it came about.
So I see the dog
Yes.
and
Doberman?
It's a Doberman.
a Doberman, and then even Tuff Crowd. So what is the story behind the name? Why Tuff Crowd? Why the Doberman? Is there any just
The aesthetic. Like,
yeah?
what is the aesthetic
Where?
about?
How did that come?
So Tuff Crowd, like I said, was something that Brandon already was his idea.
Yeah.
And his experiences just in his journey.
Okay.
If you guys don't know, first player to play overseas. He's kind of just had a crazy journey in general.
Okay.
Like he always is doing stuff that people don't like.
Okay.
So he's living a Tuff Crowd. Like that's where he got the name from. So even when he's telling me, I'm like, I feel like I'm in a Tuff Crowd because of
Your
like we're saying, the lifestyle, the
yeah.
expectations, like
Yeah.
people expect you to just be great all the
Yeah,
time or be
yeah.
just like your dad or
Yeah.
whatever parent you have that is famous.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like resonating with the movement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the Doberman comes from like the 90s. So like the 90s, that was like the dog, like the most protective dog, like Snoop Dogg, like
Okay.
everybody, the Doberman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of inspiration we take from the 90s. So that's where the Doberman came
The
from.
best decade
Yeah.
is the 90s.
I mean, I was born in
I was
the
born in the
90s.
80s, but the 90s is what I remember. I don't remember the
Yeah,
80s.
you don't remember
really,
that. We don't
but
remember
the
that.
90s.
We don't remember that.
The 90s was the decade.
So was
Yes.
Brandon into fashion? So how did
Yes,
okay,
so
he was a little
Brandon-
fashionista.
Yeah, he
Alright.
is. Like he was like kind of known for that. Like he
Okay.
always was super swaggy,
Okay.
tattoos.
Okay, we're gonna talk about yours in a little bit.
I know I have a
because-
lot too.
Yeah.
He says I'm his mini me, but
You're
I
like,
can-
you're like, I'm one of one.
I'm yeah.
rare,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay, one
But
of
no,
one.
yeah. He definitely was known for like his style and fashion, like still
Okay.
is. So he was already into fashion as well.
So it was a perfect alignment.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
clicked.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
message are you trying to send through the brand? Like what is it that you want to resonate with the consumer about Tuff Crowd?
Just I think that everybody wants to be a part of something.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we're giving you something to be a part of.
Yeah.
Like there's no color attached to it. There's no standard. There's literally nothing but just Tuff Crowd.
Yeah.
Right.
Anybody can relate to that.
Yeah.
Like anything that you've gone through in your life
Yes.
that's tough
Yeah.
or hard or you feel like you have to overcome
Yes.
something.
Just join the crowd.
Yes.
Yeah, like it just goes for everybody.
Yeah,
like there's
yeah.
no real label on it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's why people love it. Like there's people that have it tatted on their bodies that we don't even
Oh
know.
my gosh.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going further than
Yeah.
what we
What
both
you
thought.
imagined.
Yeah.
And I think that's my next question. When you guys first collaborated on this, did you guys think it would become what it is? Because I see athletes wear it. It's just it really has turned into a beautiful story that consumers are engaging with. That you guys ever imagined that it would get to this point?
So I think I did.
Okay.
You're
like, I already knew.
I knew what it was
Yeah.
gonna do.
I knew because I
Yeah.
just saw it. Like
Yeah.
I think because I don't know, their heads are
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But me, like I'm not a famous basketball player or
Yeah.
anything, so I'm sitting back just seeing
Yeah.
reactions that like he's probably used to.
Yeah.
Right.
So I knew, like when I
Yeah.
first saw how people were reacting to it, even when it wasn't even being sold.
Right.
And I was like, oh yeah, like this is gonna go. And
Yeah.
then he would be like, you think so? Like,
Yeah.
you
And
think
you're like,
we
"No."
can do this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't think
Yeah.
so, like I got it for both of us
Yeah,
because I'm
right.
gonna make it happen. And that's what we did.
So designing brings you joy. Like I just see how passionate
Yes,
you
it
are about
does.
this. Is there a particular piece? Because you have chains, you have
Yeah.
jeans, you have sweaters, shirts. Is there any piece in particular that just really brought you joy when you were designing it, or is it all kind of equal?
Okay, so that's a really good question because I feel like I did this swimsuit.
I remember this swimsuit.
Yeah, with the dog.
yes, I
on the
remember
boobs.
this swimsuit.
That was like one of my favorite things because everybody was telling me they couldn't make it. They were like,
Yeah.
it's so complicated. Like, we don't
Mhm.
think we can do it. So when I finally found someone that could bring my vision to life,
yeah,
like that, and it was
Yeah.
like, sexy.
it was
little
such a Beyonce
sexy.
move.
woman.
Because remember when
Yes.
they always tell Beyonce they can't do something?
Yes.
She's like, oh, it can
I'm
be
gonna find
done.
somebody
I'm
who
gonna find
can. No, it was so sexy and
Beyonce
so
move.
cute. Are you gonna bring it back?
Everybody asked me to bring
Yeah.
it back. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna bring it back. We usually don't bring things back. That's
Okay,
like
that's
a little thing with
interesting.
Tuff
So
Crowd.
it's dogs that are
It's
just like
dog,
Yeah, it's like
dog,
literally
dog.
the Doberman logo.
Yeah,
on
covering
the boobs.
That is
No,
cute.
I would do it.
It's something you should probably wear on your honeymoon.
Yeah,
I
like
would
it's
do it.
very risky.
sexy. Like
yeah.
when you
But you can wear it underneath a shirt or a
You
jacket,
can, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I was wearing it.
Yeah.
So you mentioned
So
you
that,
guys
yeah.
make one style and then once it's done, it's done. Is there a strategy behind that? Just like the exclusivity of your
Yeah.
brand? Okay.
So we do bring things back,
Okay.
just not right away. Like
Okay.
it'll be a year later or something
Okay.
like that. I think something that we pride ourselves on is being exclusive. It's hard to get. Everybody doesn't have it. I think when everybody has the same thing, they don't care about it. Like, okay, I can get that tomorrow. Like, it'll be available.
Okay.
So that's kind of like a marketing strategy that we have. Like, we want you to be emailing us 20 times asking us for this hat that you just saw Steph Curry or Giannis in.
Yeah.
So it's really a marketing strategy.
I love it.
Works well for us.
I love it.
So who is your dream client? Who would you love to dress or for whatever carpet or just day to day?
Definitely Beyonce. Like, what?
Beyonce would wear. I mean,
see it.
speaking
to an existence.
Yeah.
Literally
B girl.
Yeah. Definitely Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I think everybody loves Beyonce. We've had, I think probably like before, definitely Chris, but Chris was already rocking it. That was
Chris
like
Paul?
a Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown. Okay.
Yeah, that was a very exciting time for us. Like, he was wearing it on tour.
Wow.
So like that was cool because that was like a
remember
big
him wearing
artist.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beyonce, like that's all I care about.
So when you see Chris Brown, like when you see that order, or like how does that happen? Like, do you see like an order online and says, shipping to Chris Brown? Like,
so
how do you?
we actually styled him for one of his videos.
Okay.
And it was a piece I designed. So I was
that
like,
part, period.
like, okay,
Yes.
cool. Like, it
Yeah.
wasn't even the fact that it was like him, like it
Yeah.
was, but it was just like, dang, like people really like this brand. Like, people really like these clothes.
Yes.
So I think that was like super cool. And it was somebody that was outside of basketball.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
So
And such an artist and who can dress.
And known for that.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
he can dress.
Yeah, so that was really cool. I think like when we first started Tuff Crowd, we were focused on who we knew, which were athletes.
Right.
And athletes do rock it the most.
Yes.
Like personal connection. Either they know me or Brandon, like,
Yeah.
But that was really cool to just see people outside of basketball wearing
sport.
it.
Has
yeah.
the hip hop world tapped into it yet? I can totally
we've
see the hip hop
had
world.
we've had a couple rappers.
I could see music videos.
Yeah, so that's been cool. Just anybody outside of like our little world, when you
Yeah.
see where it is like cool.
That just shows how it's expanding.
Yeah, it's expanding.
What was the hardest part or the challenges that you have faced being in this business?
So many. A lot of challenges were, I think, just not knowing what
What you were
I'm
getting
doing.
You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
like you don't know, like, hey, I'm gonna go work with this business person, and then they're gonna like try to undercut me and
Wow.
take money that they
Yeah.
shouldn't be taking, like things like that. For sure, we experienced off rip.
Any manufacturing issues?
Yeah, both, all of that.
Okay.
Things being late.
Yeah.
That's probably like what everybody experiences all the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Things not being on the right timeline, and then so we started the brand during COVID.
Oh, wow.
So double
But
whammy.
surprisingly, though, we were booming during COVID.
Yeah.
But that year after COVID,
You took a hit.
it was like so hard to get clothes, like
Oh, okay.
shipping and like all that stuff was just terrible. Like we were still, doing what we could, but it was definitely different from when we first were dropping. So manufacturer issues for sure.
Okay.
Just greedy people.
Okay.
That happens all the time.
When we say greedy people, just
Taking advantage. Just
of just like the cost.
Yeah, or just
the-
like, okay, like when you work with manufacturers, a lot of
Yeah.
times they'll offer to, send the stuff out for you.
Okay.
The money is getting higher and higher. Like,
Yeah.
where are these numbers coming from?
Yeah.
They're making up
Right.
different
Yeah.
numbers. Like,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
something we had to learn. Like, okay,
Okay.
we need to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times where, so like when we first started the brand, like me and Brandon were literally packaging it up in his garage. Like we were
Yeah.
doing it ourselves.
Which I think is so important for people to
understand
know.
how to
and to
start.
know that you guys hustled to
Yeah.
get this to where it
Hustled.
is. And again, you
Yeah.
have Brandon Jennings, who has a name. You who
And he's in
have
that
a name.
garage
And he's in
packaging
the
up
garage,
packages.
packing it up. I think that is so important for people to know that there's real hustle and grind that goes into it, even when you have reached a level
Have the
of-
means,
and
Yeah.
the means to not
do
do it. You
things.
guys
Yeah,
still
you-
did.
And it's hard. Like,
Yeah.
it's not easy. I think a lot of people think because, like, he already had a name.
Right.
Like, oh, he already has a name. It's easy to sell
Yeah.
clothes. It's really not.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really get
Yes.
somebody to buy into what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Like
There's so many brands.
Yeah.
yeah,
to
there's
choose
so
from.
many clothes.
Yeah.
Like everybody
Yeah.
makes clothes.
And it still takes work
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
commitment
Yeah.
and
Every
discipline
day.
when you are choosing to start your own
Right.
brand, right? So
Right.
people
Absolutely.
think that, again, you just walk into a door or show up and things just fall into your
Right.
lap. You still have to work for it.
yeah.
And so that's, I think, very important for people to know.
super.
Do you feel this sense of empowerment that you have created and you are continuously creating your own identity outside of your dad?
That's a great
Yeah.
question. Interesting. Okay, there's 2 parts.
Mhm.
Ask me one more time.
Do you feel this sense of empowerment that you have created, so what you have created with Tuff Crowd,
Yeah.
and you are continuously, so every day you continue to create your own identity and your own brand, does that make you feel empowered that Kajun Russell is part of Tuff Crowd, she's building this brand and has nothing to do with being the daughter of Bryon Russell and has nothing to do with your dad. This is what you're doing on your own. Like, do you feel this sense of like, wow, I'm doing it and this is empowering that I am doing this?
You know what's crazy? I have like half and half feeling.
Okay.
So like I feel super empowered when I'm like the only woman in the room and it's a bunch of white men.
Yeah.
And they're like really listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they're considering what I'm saying. They're acting on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that makes me feel
Good.
empowered. And then on top of that, I feel like Brandon, who's also my business partner, he always makes people respect me because there are times where people will just be like, okay, like we just want to know like what he's saying. Like I'm running the brand. Like he's doing what I say.
Yeah.
So I think like when he's like, oh yeah, no, like if she doesn't like this, we're not doing it. Like moments like that make me feel empowered.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
And then I'll have some times where I feel like, okay, what else can I do? Like sometimes I may feel like, okay, I could be doing more.
Okay. Why? So
So-
where does that feeling come from?
You know, I don't know. I think it's just in my own head.
Okay.
Like I feel like I have so many things like
Yeah.
in me.
Okay.
And you know, sometimes you can only kind of do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I have a lot of passions. Like I love skincare. Like I want to open up a med spa one day.
I could
So-
totally see that.
Yeah.
Oh my
same.
gosh, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
So I think about those things
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Like I want to do both. Like
Yeah.
I just
Right.
want to do so many things
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
Right.
But I always, like in moments like that, I just pray.
Yeah.
Like, God, whatever direction you feel like I should be in right now,
Lead me down that path.
slide me that way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to question it.
Yeah.
So I just kind of have to reel myself back in those moments and just give that to God. But I definitely feel empowered when I'm in these type of meetings with like billion-dollar companies
Yeah.
and like that's just like crazy, like a little black girl
Yeah.
up in here.
Yeah. And you're doing it. You know, like
Yeah,
this
you're already
is-
doing it.
You're
It's
already
Thank you
doing it,
guys.
and you know that's incredible.
Yeah.
We're super proud.
So I want to know before we move on
Before
about
we-
your creative process. So
Yeah.
when you're thinking of a concept of a piece or whatever, how does it start, and how do you know when you're done? Like when you want it to go
That's a
to
good question.
print or to
Yeah.
production.
So honestly, like I have such random creative like moments.
Are you up at
Like-
night, like late up? At
Oh
night?
yeah,
Okay.
like I'm
Brain
a
doesn't
night
stop.
owl. Like I'll be
Yeah.
up just like scrolling all
Yeah.
night. But like ideas just pop in my head. Like it could be random. Like I could just be listening to like some R&B music and I'll just have a random idea, like a shirt idea come into my head. I could see something on TV, one little thing like a jewelry piece or something, and be like, oh, I can make like.
Yes.
So it's just like random, really. And the process is either like sometimes, like in the beginning, I would draw it, like
Okay.
just with the
Sketch it out.
pencil. Or I will do it on my iPad, or I will hit up my designer and be like, can you like, do you feel me?
Yeah.
Are we aligned?
Yeah.
And we'll just go back and forth, and like he'll mock it up for me. So like those are all the processes, but literally just random, like good vibes. Like usually in my house, like we play music, we have friends over, like, you
Okay.
know, like kickback vibes. I think I get inspired in those moments
Oh,
too.
great.
Just like everybody around. Like I don't even know why that sparks creativity.
Well, because it's your
Yeah,
circle and
yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
has, you know,
Yeah.
that's creativity. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, buzzing.
Yeah,
like a-
and then you're looking at everybody's outfits that's
Yeah.
coming in. Like you're looking at what everybody likes.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could
Definitely.
tell
That makes
because,
sense. Yeah, it does make sense.
like, you guys, I mean, I've been watching and following your brand for a long time, and you guys keep evolving. And so I'm like, the creative juices clearly never stop, because it's
flowing.
like,
Yeah.
even though like you guys have a minimalistic approach when it comes to like the colorway, and like it's very simple,
it's so
right?
intentional.
But it's very
Yeah.
intentional.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I just know that there's a lot of love and thought and intention that goes into the creativity, because it's so
Yeah.
simple, but it's so bold at the
Love
same
that you see
time.
that.
Yeah, I know
bold.
you see it. And so
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people gravitate
it's
towards.
resonating.
So we have some here
Yes.
that we want to just
Brought some
show.
Yes.
The packaging,
all about the
like,
details,
I mean, girl, it
guys.
is. It's the small details.
I'm
So
a detail
can you walk us
girl.
through?
Yes, thank you,
our-
Sean.
So
Thank you. So you see
on
the
her camera or my camera?
Yeah, which camera should we focus on?
Okay.
And then I'm here.
So just kind of walk us through. We won't take stuff out of the bags,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
you
yeah.
can walk us through what we have here.
Okay, so I gave you guys a lot of little things.
Oh my
so
God.
we got
Y'all
some
don't
hats
understand.
in
It's
there.
Christmas.
This is like Christmas.
I just can't even just deal.
My gosh.
Because I was not expecting
bag
this.
is full, Mariah.
I'm glad you guys are
Y'all,
excited.
look at the it's beautiful. This hostile
That's
territory.
a-
So
that's
where
a
did
little-
hostile territory? Just like
Okay,
the
so hostile territory is like the alter ego of Tuff Crowd, really.
okay,
So like Tuff Crowd is more, I
visor.
feel like, editorial,
okay.
and then hostile is hostile. Like
So-
that's a little edgier.
so it's
that's
that's
a little,
where the Cajun comes in, the
Okay, the
spiciness.
spice.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's like my brother's lane. So
It's
like we
hostile
get so
territory.
yeah, so
Okay.
anything that's really with the hostile territory vibe, that's like things that my brother's designing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I love
So-
that. That's
I
like the
love that you
calling
guys
card.
have turned this into
Yeah,
a camp.
that's
The pink, this
cool.
pink
Let me
is
see what you
like.
got. That's for the golf course. So girls,
I
when
love
you're
a
out
visor.
there.
I love a visor.
Y'all, it's.
I'm not gonna
Look, I'm gonna be diving into this once we get in.
We have
we
Our
got some
next episode,
socks.
it's gonna be all Tuff
These
Crowd.
jeans I have on.
Now the jeans
some
are
shirts.
The chain is fire. The jean, like everything, y'all.
They're
This is
tall girl
cool.
friendly.
Which is,
I love this.
I love that for my tall.
We gotta
girls.
have that.
I
Like,
love that for
everybody
my
around
tall
is
How tall are
tall.
you?
I don't feel like I'm too tall. I'm like 5'8".
5'8" is
You're-
considered tall. I think after 5, 6,
Yeah.
and 7,
You're above
that's
average.
normal.
You're average.
5'8" is tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a
Thank
little.
you,
Well, thank you
Sean.
so much. Oh my gosh, I cannot
course.
wait.
Oh, I'm so excited. You
wait to
know,
see
like
you guys
Y'all gonna
My-
see me walking
you-
around in LA and
When-
Tuff Crowd all weekend?
when I saw it, my wig got snatched
Okay.
off almost. My wig was almost on the floor.
What wig?
Girl,
Like,
I know there's
stop.
no wig, but I
That's
love
her
saying
analogy.
it. I love saying it. Like, ooh, you gonna blow off my wig with this child? Y'all want to play some games?
Let's do it.
Let's play some games. Which we like. I think you have the card, right?
Yes.
This or that.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Right.
We can all
yes,
kinda
yes, yes, yes.
answer,
So this
Tamara.
is this or that. So it'll
Yeah.
be
Yeah,
you
we
and-
can all answer though.
Okay,
Tamara.
this
you
or
can
that.
answer too. Okay.
So we'll have two choices. You can pick this or that. Okay, you ready? Fashionably uncomfortable or comfortably unfashionable?
Mm. I don't have to be comfortable as long as I'm cute. So.
Period. So she's
We
back.
said-
We said that yesterday.
We were like, yeah, I
No,
don't-
actually, I said comfortably unfashionable because of my like
Right.
mommy era.
Yeah. But
I just need to be
you
but I
also,
get it
you
too.
also
We
got in
gotta-
trouble
we-
for that too.
I did. So I changed my answer.
Okay, so we're
Fashionable.
all gonna be uncomfortable. We're gonna be
Yeah.
cute,
But
we're gonna be
especially in
cute,
our
If there's
Tuff
a
Crowd.
look that I need to get
Yeah.
off,
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
But
I
what if
need
the
picture.
heels are just
know.
uncomfortable? We're gonna be walking like this with our
Yes.
toes.
See,
yes.
for the picture, you have the
You
heels,
did-
and then you bring your
okay.
sneakers and you
Period.
change
You're
after.
right.
True,
You're
true,
right,
true. Do you get your clothes ready? Sorry. Do you get your clothes ready to go to the airport? Like, do you have an airport outfit?
I do.
And listen, I live with somebody who literally changes their clothes 3 times a day.
Not Brandon.
Yes, he does.
Not Brandon.
Oh my God, your
So we're like
laundry.
low key in competition. Like who is
can
going
be
to
the
the
most
airport the
fly?
flyest?
Oh my
like yeah, we do
gosh.
all of that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Keep it safe or be bold. So we already know your answer.
Yeah, I gotta
Keep
be
it safe.
bold. I don't know how to be safe.
Yeah.
Mariah says keep it safe.
What is yours, Samara?
I'm gonna be bold.
Okay.
I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold.
I'm the ween.
Actually,
in the
depends
bunch.
on what it is, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna think it's be bold. Okay, planning or spontaneous?
Oh. Can we pick both?
No, it's this or that.
Yeah. Pick one.
Which one do you lean towards the most on a normal day?
Plan. I need to
Okay.
know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But like, I could be spontaneous too with the right people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need a plan. Like I need an itinerary. For real.
Yeah.
Okay. Plan. I need a plan.
Yeah.
I think I'm more spontaneous. I would love to be a plan or have plans or do more planning, but I think I'm just more of a whoop,
Winging it.
whoop, whoop, just from,
See,
from
you need the
moment to-
balance.
Wherever
from
the
moment
wind
to
blows
moment.
you
Yeah.
is where you go.
Right.
Okay.
Private life or social life? These are kind of hard.
Social. I'm private. I need a little bit of privacy.
I think I'm more social. I think
Yeah.
I'm more out there. Winning or learning? That's a
Winning or
learning.
I'm gonna go with learning because learning leads to winning.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yes.
Definitely learning.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Definitely
Definitely
learning.
learning.
Okay, defense or offense?
I know my answer.
Guys, offense. Like, what?
Exact opposite, defense.
I was gonna say
hate that.
defense.
When I tell y'all, and we're gonna get, I think another one is a NBA question.
Okay.
I can't stand the offense that's going on in the NBA right now.
Oh, yeah, right now?
It really just
Okay.
It really makes
You're
me want to
right.
snatch my wig because
Yeah.
I
Your own
can't.
wig?
It makes me want to snatch these edges. I cannot stand it. So I'm choosing defense all day. Do not throw up another three.
Oh,
Do
Don't
not
do
throw
it.
up another
Do not
three.
do it.
Oh my gosh.
I want a little flashy 3. You know?
I know, but I just be like,
You know, the flash-
Look,
the flash
if you're
here.
not Steph Curry, don't do it.
Oh,
Just-
goodness.
You know, you have a point.
Okay, but we love a good old school Reggie Miller 3.
we do.
You know what I mean?
We do, but Reggie
Different
Miller
era.
could do it. Reggie could do it.
Okay,
though.
cool. So that goes into the next question. Vintage NBA or modern NBA?
Guys, vintage.
Vintage
That's
all
Vintage all day
day,
long.
all
vintage.
day.
I,
mean,
don't
I'm
know
sorry,
what
but-
we're watching right
you
now.
said we don't know what we want. Look, a bunch of offense.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
what we're
but
watching right
like-
now. A bunch of jump shots
Ooh,
being
this
thrown
one-
up there.
That is true. I like
But-
it a little, but vintage always.
The
Yeah.
vintage was just, I mean,
Just
it was just
different.
fly. It was just the
Do you
vibe.
miss the NBA song?
Yes, I still, guys, when they play the old games, like I'm watching them because
I
I'm just
love
like,
it.
this
It's-
is, yeah,
brings back old
Vibes. The vibes.
Yeah.
vintage.
Okay, Kajun, this one's for you. Streetwear or luxury?
Guys, can we mix them together?
Nope, this or that.
That one's hard. For you. I know that's going to be hard for you.
Guys, I'm really a luxury girl, but I'm really a streetwear girl too. I gotta go luxe though because I gotta have my little certain pieces.
Okay,
I
right.
am just a girl still.
You are just a girl. But
I
that-
love jewelry.
think
I
you're
love a
luxury, though.
bag.
I love
I
you. I
think
think
you're
you're luxury,
luxury.
baby.
Yeah, my dream collab is Chanel. So
But I said that
Oh my
beautiful
gosh.
gray bag over there.
I'll do
You-
Louis too
you
for
better
real.
be-
What's up?
Look, be
Yeah.
careful. It might be missing.
You said it might be missing.
That gray is sweet.
We're going to see the back of Tamara's head and that Chanel just
I
swinging.
know what happened. Okay.
Oh.
Neutral tones or I'm sorry, luxury or streetwear.
Luxury.
Okay.
I would do luxury.
That makes sense.
It's so hard not to.
It's hard not to.
Like, did y'all see
Yeah.
how fly our moms used to be?
I know.
Like,
the way that they would be dressed in for
what?
the games, like
Mm-hmm.
I be and there's times look at old pictures and I'm like, y'all did this for every
right?
game.
Every game.
And she's like, yeah, we did it for every
And the
game.
outfits
And I'm like,
are very relevant for today.
yeah.
Like, I used
Very
to sit
relevant.
in my mom's bathroom and like literally watch her
watch
get ready.
her get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was definitely in the bathroom
Yeah.
with Auntie
Yeah.
Terry.
Yeah.
Watching her
Just
get ready. I was
watching you, like,
definitely in
okay.
there.
Do y'all know?
With
I
all
don't
the
think I've
bags.
ever, and I don't know if this is you with your mom. I don't think I ever really see my mom wearing sneakers. Like my mom has never worn
Oh
sneakers
yeah.
to a game.
My mom's gonna do a loafer, and if it is a sneaker, it's
Yeah.
gonna be a label.
Oh yeah, she said a
It's gonna be
label.
high end.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be a high-end label, and that's okay. I love that for our moms. You know,
I mean, my mom be like,
hey,
"Why you
they-
always wearing tennis shoes?"
that's what my mom would say. She look, they did their thing. They're beautiful.
But now
so
she's making her
thanks.
own tennis shoes, and then
is.
they're like this
I
one of a
know.
kind sneakers.
Love
Okay, Cajun. Neutral tones or bold colors?
that. Neutral tones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. black.
Yeah.
I gotta agree.
My mom be like, you gotta put some color in there. I'd be like,
I mean, I like a little color, but neutral. I like my browns, my blacks, my
I'm with you.
Like what?
Yeah, my taupes.
It looks so
definitely
good on
neutral.
I love even like if it is a neutral and like one little like
One little pop
splash
of
of like
color,
maybe
yeah.
a hot pink or a teal maybe.
And that's my phone case,
Yeah.
probably. Nail
Yeah.
polish.
Or the nail polish.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I do love doing that.
Yeah.
Like bringing it in with the nails.
Yeah.
That is cute.
Yeah.
Neutral for sure.
Okay, oversized or fitted?
You know, honestly, okay, for real, it really depends on my mood.
Yeah.
That part.
But I like to really dress. Like, I like to be like swaggy, so I'm gonna say baggy. Like, but I might have like
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
tight somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love like baggy fits.
I'm with you. I do think when was the skinny jeans?
Yeah.
That was what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I am really happy that we're out of that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
The
because
boyfriend jeans.
I don't have to suck it. I don't have to suck in my tummy. I love oversized. Now, y'all see the baggy shorts.
It's
I
cute.
love it.
It's
It's so
baggy.
cute.
I can hide, when my stomach
Yes.
ain't right.
High-waisted,
Yes,
and
that's
match
my
that
jam.
waist up.
That's my jam. And I've gotten
Like-
rid of most of my. I think I have maybe one pair of skinny jeans,
I don't
but
have
they are
any.
high and like they have a nice little. They're not like. Remember we were wearing the skin.
Yeah.
tight. You couldn't even
Skinny,
breathe.
and
I
I'm
be looking back at
like-
pictures
Like,
like,
why did you have that on?
So I love
everything
this
was
era
tight.
of
Yes.
just being
Yes, yes,
able to
yes.
just be in the bag.
yeah,
I love it.
love it.
Let's see. We've already talked about sneakers or heels. I think we know what that answer is. Yeah. Sneaker or heels? What are you saying?
Sneaks.
Yes. I think after COVID.
I
Yeah.
really
After
hate
COVID, I
heels.
just-
like I don't know.
Do you?
I love how they look. Like I love how they make
Yeah.
my legs look.
Yes.
But like I don't want to
Elongated.
actually wear them like all night.
No.
See, I have. It
I
depends on
want
where
to
I'm
wear
going.
them, but I want to.
Yeah, it does.
If it like, I will put on heels before
Yeah.
I put on sneakers if I'm going somewhere.
Yeah,
that I
like
need
in
to
a-
look.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
For
know,
sure, for
but
sure.
Casual, obviously sneakers. But
Right.
if I'm going somewhere, I gotta put on a heel.
But some people,
Yeah,
when they're going to
that
the
is
grocery
true.
store, they have on heels. We're not doing
yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
heck
craziness.
no, heck no.
I'm like wearing heels if I have to.
if I have to,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes,
I
yes.
agree. I'm with you there.
So before I'm going to do one more, but I have a question about when you get dressed and the thought process behind. Since you guys have on 3 and 4 outfits a day, we have to talk
guys.
about that process. Okay,
mess.
last one. Prove them wrong or prove yourself right.
Prove them wrong. I'm always right.
Oh,
You know what, Kajun? I like the way you think.
there you have it.
Because I'm
folks.
never wrong. So
Even when I'm wrong, I'm
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
that part.
Somewhere.
That part. I'm with you. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Before, can we just do tattoos? earring?
Absolutely. No, it's
Because-
all a part of it. Like it's
yeah.
all. I mean, this is about her style and
Yeah.
how she gets dressed, and like I
Have
want
a
to know how
lot.
you like your thought process behind an event. Like we're gonna do all of it. So let's
Okay,
start with the
let's get
tattoos.
in.
Let's go. Give us a tour.
Oh, guys, I have a lot of tats,
So
and
which
I'm
one's your
fully
favorite?
clothed.
They are an extension of you, though.
Yes.
So
So I always loved tattoos.
Okay.
Like always.
Okay.
So I had a lot of little tattoos.
Okay.
I never like really knew anybody that had a lot of tattoos until I met Brandon.
Yeah,
and I
Brandon
was
is covered.
covered completely.
And
head
when I
to
met
toe.
her, she was not.
I was
Oh.
not.
There was not a
I had little
single
ones
girl
that were hidden.
that I didn't see not one drop of ink when I met Kajun. So now I see her and I'm like,
what happened?
I'm a walking
know,
canvas, guys.
yeah, she
True,
is.
true,
she
true,
is.
true. It is
she
art.
is.
But
She
I
is.
am my mom's rebel child.
Okay. Yes,
So a lot of things like I had to wait to do.
Yeah.
Because my mom would be like,
That's right.
what are you doing?
That's right.
Like even I think my mom was so like I have some face tattoos right here.
I
My
see.
mom was
They're
like-
beautiful though. The one I was stalking, I every time Kajun gets a tattoo and I see it on Instagram, I DM you.
You
I'm
do.
like-
You're like
I'm like, now let me see
That's
what
a
you got.
new one.
Can we show this
I
one
do
in
have
the
a
Oh,
lot,
look for
guys.
gorgeous.
Because we
honestly,
gotta go into.
like I would love to show you guys all my tattoos. I'm just so covered. But
Let's
this
show
is
the camera
Medusa
this
right
one.
here.
Oh, wow.
Which camera should she point it to?
So
this one.
this was my first portrait tattoo.
And who is that?
This is
Medusa.
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 So what does she signify
why?
for you?
I think like just women empowerment for real.
I love it. Okay.
Just being in. I really got this tattoo for that reason.
Okay.
And I never really was into the whole women empowerment thing until I actually saw like what women go through to have some type of success, whatever that means for anybody.
Yeah.
So that was really the meaning behind this.
Okay.
And then I have Maleficent right here. You can't really see it, guys.
These are all strong characters.
Y'all can go to her Instagram. I'm sure. I think
they're on
your
my Instagram. I have
Yeah.
Pam Grier. That is like one of my favorite actresses. She's a 70s actress.
Yeah.
But my
Foxy
dad,
Brown.
Foxy Brown, my dad used to play her movies in the car. So, like, I always loved her.
Yeah.
So I had to tat her on the body.
Absolutely.
Well, I
She's
think
an
this
icon.
is, perfect time to segue into impersonating greatness. Since
Oh,
we're talking about
absolutely.
daddy, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
We have a signature moment on Born to the Game called impersonating greatness. So you are Bryon Russell's daughter, okay? So can you give us the best impersonation of your dad? Or it could be a phrase.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Oh my gosh. Guys, okay, my dad's not a gangbanger, but like he's always saying cuz. So like he'll be like, yeah, cuz, what's up, cuz? Like he'll be talking like that. I know, terrible, but like that's like funny. Like he always does that. And we all like joke with him like, you're from Utah. Like you're not a
Like, please
gangbanger.
stop, daddy. Please stop. Like,
But that's like a little funny
What's up,
little joke. He'll be
cuz?
like, what's up, cuz? Like, he'll be trying to act like
he about that
hood.
life. Right.
We be like,
From
we're all
Utah.
Calabasas. Like, what?
He's the
She
Utah
said-
Calabasas
She said we all
gangsta.
from Calabasas, and he talking about what's up,
What's up, cuz? Yeah,
cuz?
he'll always call us saying that, like, which is so funny.
That is hilarious.
I love that.
Next
Oh my gosh,
time
I
I
can't,
see
like,
him, I'll be like,
what up, cuz?
What up, cuz?
He
Mr.
gonna be like,
Russell?
crib.
No, stop.
It's so funny because it's like, bro, like you're literally
not.
played basketball. Like you were not.
You're not about that life. We love that.
That was good.
That's
Very
good.
good.
So we also ask all of our guests on Born to the Game to bring one object that represents their legacy, who they are, and where they're going. What did you bring today?
So I don't really have an object. I guess I have my clothes.
Absolutely.
Because that will be a part of my legacy.
Absolutely.
But honestly, I feel like my legacy, I'm like just getting started.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I feel like I have so much opportunity to create like actually what my legacy will fully be. I know that showing like hustle, work, and things like that are things that I want to show. Like those are really important to me. Like when I have kids, if I have daughters, I definitely want them to know that they were not just put on this earth just to be a mom or
Be a wife. Yeah.
Like you can be
Yeah.
something outside of that.
Yeah.
So I think that is like important to me as far as legacy.
And what you want to be
Yeah.
remembered as, and what you want people to
Yeah,
understand.
everything.
about
I want you to have
love
20
it.
different things.
Yeah.
She did this, she did that, she did that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
And
really
You made your mark. You really have.
And I
You
also want to
definitely-
add that you're kind. You're very
Absolutely.
kind.
I try,
You're very
guys.
giving. You are a beautiful spirit and
Thank
great
you.
energy. And so that also ties into just who you are and the legacy that you're creating and that you're going to continue to
that's
create.
something also that my dad always like you have to treat people
Yeah.
That's
nice.
good.
Like
Yeah.
he's like it doesn't matter what they do to you, like
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah.
Like so I always try to be kind. I try so hard to always be positive. Those are things that I really do try to do. So I appreciate that, guys.
Yes.
So before we go, can she give us just like a fashion tip or some fashion
Yes.
tips?
We'll do a fashion
Some
tip.
tip, guys, you
And
guys
then
are cute.
let's do-
Okay.
let's
Just like for our audience.
quick-
Yeah, for our
So
audience.
just something quick that,
Yeah.
you know,
Which you
any-
should always have in your closet.
Yes,
Like some
like
pieces you
even-
should always have in your
or
closet.
even like
Okay.
staple pieces
Yes.
that we should have on our own, and Tuff Crowd that we could add.
yes.
Yeah. So I feel like everybody, okay, we talked about the jeans. You gotta have a baggy jean that fits over the shoe, like
Okay.
perfectly.
Okay.
That is like a go-to for me.
Okay.
You definitely have to have a good hoodie
Okay.
because you can wear a hoodie so many ways. Like normally I will crop my hoodie in my bra.
I thought of that. No, that's just such a
And it's
good
still
idea.
oversized, but
Yeah.
you still see your shape.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that's
I love a hoodie, so
Yeah.
you sold me on
Yeah.
that one.
like you
Hoodie,
could just
denim.
dress it up anyway. Yeah,
Yeah.
denim for sure.
Okay.
I love denim.
Okay.
So anything, vests,
Yeah.
like denim, I
Okay.
love it, guys.
Okay.
Let me see another thing that you should have. You should absolutely have, guys, a cute crop top.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay.
Gotta have a crop because I'm going to wear that with maybe like a zip up with my
Okay.
baggy jeans.
Okay.
If I don't want to be like super, I'm not really in my super revealing era.
Okay. I love
So
that.
love
I
that.
do want
Yeah.
to show like a little bit, but like I love like the baggy look, like we talked
Yes.
about earlier.
Yeah.
So definitely that. I would say you have to have at least 1 to 2 designer sneaker.
That makes
I
sense.
have to.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Preferably Rick Owens.
Oh,
Yeah, I love Rick Owens.
I don't
He's,
have any
you know,
Rick
he's a little
Owens.
weird,
I'm
but
gonna look it up. Okay.
I love those. I have a Miris on today, but
Those are cute.
Rick Owens are my favorite.
Okay.
What else?
What about for the guys?
You
What's
know,
some staples they should have?
for the guys? You guys, you're on your own. because-
She's like, Brandon, next time if
She's
you
like-
come
Yeah,
on,
you guys
can-
gotta
you can
ask
talk about
him
that.
Like,
because-
ask Brandon. I don't
Okay.
know.
Brandon can wear anything and make it look cool. I
Yeah.
think that's like because he's tatted and like all that the
Yeah.
jewelry, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even necessarily think you need like jewelry though. Like I
Okay.
love jewelry, but I feel like I can make any outfit cute.
Yeah.
Like no matter what.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do a tuck. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
Like these jeans, I have buttons on the side so
Yeah.
that you can like give a different
cool.
little
Oh, these are
look.
buttons?
Wait, I love.
Yeah, you
saw
could
that.
actually
That's
snap them. Like if you don't want them as baggy at the bottom, they'll have a
I
little
love
bag.
that.
Oh,
Or,
those are cool.
Again, the
Yeah.
the
Little
attention
details.
to detail is
Yeah.
impeccable.
Yeah.
but I think those
Impeccable.
things you do need.
Okay.
But if
I
we are
love
going
it.
to jewelry, earrings.
I gotta have
Love
some
it.
earrings, yeah.
guys.
As Mariah
Yeah.
DoorDash some earrings
I had to
today.
DoorDash some earrings. Yeah, I'm really bad with
Hey, but you did
jewelry.
it.
But I
The
did it, and we
earrings,
got here.
Yes.
I gotta have a ring or two on. I love rings. But yeah,
Perfect.
I love it.
those
I love
are
it. Cajun's tips. What is one thing that you would say to your dad? If there's anything that you would say to him, what would you say?
I talk to that man every day.
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell my dad I love him. I appreciate him. One thing I really appreciate my dad for is I feel like a lot of my self-love comes from him.
That's good.
Like my dad was always like, you don't need no man but me.
Yeah.
Like that was always what my dad told me. And I feel like that really applies to a lot of things with me. Like I never look for validation or like obviously everybody wants to be loved. But I think my dad really gave me my confidence for real. Because every day, like, you're the shit. Like, that's literally how my dad talks to my brother, my sister, and I. So I really do want to thank my dad for that. Yeah, love you,
I
Dad.
love you. Well, we do have one more surprise for you that we want to show you. That's okay.
Lovely. Let me act surprised.
Oh, no.
Yeah, can't hold water.
Now, Mr.
I told you guys that I have this man wrapped around my finger.
Now, Mr.
Kajun Unique Russell,
And he has on Tuff Crowd.
I am so proud of you. I love you more than life. I'm proud that you out there doing your thing with the Tuff Crowd, with the nails, just being a bright, young, intelligent woman. Could make your daddy no more prouder than what he is. You're a young queen now. Keep doing what you do. Daddy love you. Got a surprise for you.
That was cute.
We have another surprise.
All right, I don't know about the other one.
Okay,
So,
so let's-
I'm gonna be
let's-
surprised for real.
Let's
was
have our
cute.
other
Thanks,
surprise.
Dad. Oh, is it our song, me and my dad's song?
It may or may not be.
That's really cute, guys. Don't make me cry.
No,
I'm not a
he
crier.
organized this. He
Yeah, my
did.
dad calls me every time this song comes up on his playlist. Every time. It doesn't matter what time it is.
Y'all gonna dance to this at your wedding. Watch.
Definitely.
Oh, it's a good song.
It's so good.
This has like been my favorite song since a little girl.
He said that he would sing it to you.
He still does.
Oh, your daddy
that is
organized
so
this.
sweet.
I love
He gave me very
that.
specific instructions on when to play this. He said, play my video first and then the song.
That was
Because
so
this is
cute.
our song.
It is. I love him.
Oh, that was so
trying
fun.
not to
No,
cry.
it's okay. And it's okay.
It's okay. Just keep
we got
swallowing and
tissue
blinking.
behind. It's okay. But he really wanted that to be a special moment for you.
Yeah, he
so.
literally sings that song to me to this day.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Whenever
love
it comes
that.
up.
And I think it's really good for viewers to just know how beautiful the dynamic is between you and your dad and how he really shaped who you are today and who you continue to become. I think it's so beautiful and really inspirational, I think, to even other dads.
Yeah.
Whether you're in this lifestyle or not, just having such a positive impact on your daughters, not your kids, but really your daughters.
Really, your daughters, it matters.
It really does
Yeah.
matter. It really does matter. And the simplest thing can make the biggest difference for
Just
daughters.
presence.
Just being there,
presence, yeah.
right? And
Being
I
there,
love
for
that
sure.
you have that and you get to carry that along your journey for the rest of your life and you can pass it down to your children one day.
I'm very
So,
grateful and blessed for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
thank
Miss
you.
Cajun.
This was fun. This was so fun.
I know, like, we're done.
I know. But look, we got Evan over there
Evan's like,
wrap it
wrap it
up.
up.
We're like, no,
Wrap it up, guys.
Evan, we're not done.
I
This was so
know.
fun. The conversation was beautiful. I know viewers will just see you in a different light because they're like, oh, you know, a lot of the times as being a kid in this, people don't really get to know you for
Yeah.
you. People can Google your dad and, you know, get all the information about him, but it's really about the viewer getting to know Kajun and who she is. And I really feel like your energy and who you are was able to just shine today. And
Thank you guys. I really
Thank
appreciate
you
you guys for having
so
me.
much.
we love you.
I love what you guys are doing. I'm proud of
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Oh, before we
Thank
go,
you.
how can people tell us about how people can get in contact with
Yes.
you and how to buy
Yes.
Tuff Crowd?
So you can buy Tuff Crowd at tuffcrowd.com. Tuffcrowd.com. TUFF crowd.com. My social media, Kajun Russell with 3 L's, KAJUN RUSSELLL. 3, that's my dad's number. Favorite number.
Period.
3 kids. Yeah. Also was my boyfriend's number, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
3 L's. So yeah.
Social
that's
media?
what you find me. Yeah.
That was social media.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Tuff Crowd on Instagram. If you want to see people that wear the brand, that's kind of like what we post on there. And yeah.
Marion.
Kajun
All
Russell.
right. Miss Kajun. Thank you for joining us today for Born to the Game. I'm your host, Mariah.
I'm Tamara.
And make sure to like, follow, subscribe, share, do all the things. And we'll
All the
see you
things.
next time.
Mwah.
Yay!